Okay. So, unfortunately, I'm having to start my campaign again. My original video was super choppy. Had some funky settings in OBS. Did a little bit of reading, and I think we're good now. Only one way to really tell. Okay, so basically what's going on here, we're finding out the orcs are attacking one of our forge worlds where they're building things. They've got some titans, which are giant mechs. And I'm trying to figure out what to do. They can't destroy it because they need those mechs. They need the world okay. So they can't just go in and decimate everything. So they're going to send in a smaller squad. That's where the Ultramarines come in. If anybody was watching 5-10 minutes ago, sorry I'm having to repeat this little section. It was maybe 10 minutes long. Everything that I recorded, but the quality was terrible. It was really stuttery and jumpy, especially for an action game. It doesn't come across very well. Excuse me. And this is Captain Titus, who we're playing as.
The orcs have massacred the Forge World's forces, and they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Clever of the damned orcs. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machine.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report.
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We are losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety. We'll find another way down.
Keep looking off to the left to make sure the stream's looking good. Again, this is mainly me testing my OBS settings. Compared to last time, this is actually watchable, it looks like.
This is your plan.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. Or do you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the orcs.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
Still a little stuttery, it looks like on the stream, but not like kind of as stuttery as you'd expect it to be. Or at least on my end. Hopefully it's not terrible on y'all's end. This guy knows how to make an entrance. And these guys are basically just fodder. Oh, curb stomp! Oh, off of the head. So basically, your armor will regenerate on its own. A light color around my health bar. The health will only go up if you basically stun somebody and then finish them off with a finishing move. And again, this is a much older game, and I just got it because it happened to be on a Steam sale. I vaguely remember playing the demo when it came out and liked it, but just never bought it. And it's just kind of a mind-numbing, fun game. I think he kind of fell through the floor. By the way, this is kind of the first anything that I've ever done any streaming with. I play games a lot, but it's pretty casually. Part of what that's done is actually putting me in a bad habit of never finishing games. And I feel like playing them online with other people watching, if they get even slightly invested in it, it'll keep me playing. I've done a few videos on YouTube, and it seems to be working, and it's fun to do. I love it's just a fun game. Trying to watch the stream, see what the quality is looking like. It's a bit muddy, but at least it's relatively smooth. Where earlier it was really bad. The next thing I was thinking about streaming. Is a beta game scrap mechanic. A friend of mine just showed it to me yesterday. It looks super fun. I'm not creative, but I love the idea of it. It's a great late title scene, by the way. I mean, you do quite a bit of awesome stuff, and then you
Captain
get the title
Titus, come
afterwards.
in. Damned orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought any would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
I love the way they feel, the Ultramarines. I mean, they feel like they're in a massive, heavy suit of armor. There's no jumping or anything, but you can dodge and roll out of the way. I actually had some kind of stuttery lag on my end there, not even on the stream, but in my game. It was weird.
Public disturbances will not be tolerated.
And here we got our first real weapon. So right now we've got our bolt pistol, which has unlimited ammo, but kind of sucks.
Access authorized.
And then we get the bolter, which is basically what's the word? Like an assault rifle version of it. It's
This way, boys. I'm gonna kill
automatic fire. The RB to reload feels really weird at first. You get a little more used to it. Matter of fact, I was playing around with Fallout 4 and kept hitting the RB to reload. It's kind of killing me. I guess it stopped. Bad idea on his part to leave his group.
Captain! Destroy them! Kill you! Space Marines! This way! They got no way out of there! Smash those Space Marines!
You gotta really watch out for these ranged guys. They'll just constantly pull down your health. Once your shield goes down, I mean, your health will go down pretty quick. I'm not playing on hard or anything, but I'm a pretty casual gamer. I like to have fun when I'm playing. I don't like things to be so hard that it's, frustrating. Also don't want it too easy that it's cakewalk. Now, supposedly the bolts that these bolter guns shoot explode inside the target, so I assume that's how this guy pops this guy's legs off right there.
Are you wounded?
The Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I looked at its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, Guardians.
Enemy sighted!
Now, I am no... Warhammer 40k aficionado. I really don't know anything about the Warhammer universe at all, much less 40k. So, if any of you are fans and I say something wrong, let me know.
We'll make for the defense cannon, Captain.
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
I have been a little more interested in finding out more about it, because...
Keep firing!
Excuse me. The lore seems pretty good.
Kill everything in that bunker!
So, the Ultramarines are,
You saved yourselves.
rather than just the armor, they seem like they're significantly bigger than
would be, my lord. If
humans.
Not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
I don't know anything about it.
Follow the
Also want to know what
network
his
to the lieutenant's command bunker.
little bolts on his
Carry
forehead
on,
are.
guardsman. We rendezvous with Sedonis, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.
Through here, my lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1,000,000 orcs. And they fight on.
No. Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I got to see a space marine before the end.
God, Emperor. Watch over those who fight.
Man, these guys are praying to their emperor and stuff. It's a crazy world.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
So he's near that thing, I guess.
Quotas must be met. Despite
It's
delinquency at the front.
Time to die!
it's you have rules for, like, you know, or objectives. I need to get here to do this thing, but there's almost always a pretty linear path. Maybe one or two different options.
Worry not,
And you can get a little turned around, but again, you're getting turned around on a path
I've
one
saved
way or
some
the other.
orcs for you.
So
The
it's
orcs have got
it's
that
fairly
gun well
linear.
defended, no
I
mistake.
mean, linear. It's
The typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or
but it's
destroy the
good
gun.
dumb fun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
So the head orc is the one that we destroyed his ship. That looked kind of crazy with like a backhoe arm and all kind of nuts stuff. So what we're doing is swapping our combat knife for a chain sword, which is literally a sword with a chainsaw on it. Which is, who wouldn't want one of those? And if you look at the combat controls, there's a lot of different combos. They're pretty basic. So the more you hit X, it's usually more like an area attack and it does a little bit more damage if you get all the way up to the fourth one. But you can replace any of those last X's with Ys, which will stun. So like the foot stomp down there, 3 X's and a Y. You get 3 good hits in, and then he stomps his foot, which stuns everybody kind of around him. It's more powerful stun, bigger area effect stun than just hitting Y by it. You know, with just the backhand. I think that only stuns the one person that you're attacking.
Every last one of
Chainsaw his head off. Once you get the chainsword, everything kind of feels like it opens up a little bit as far as combat, because the combat knife is almost like a single target attack, but you can attack groups of enemies with the sword. I missed that guy that got behind me. Yeah, and you see how some of the guys like literally explode as I'm killing them? Again, I think that's because the bolter is supposedly shoots rounds that explode inside the target. So here's one of those paths, but all I did was took me to more ammo, which is great. But again, it kind of shoehorns you into a pretty linear path.
Target that squig!
Well, I think I got close enough to take out half my shields. You don't want to be near those when they explode. And you can shoot them to detonate them early. Like that.
Look out, dropship!
And finally get some grenades. Because I'm just fighting these guys on the ground and not killing the guys that are shooting me. They are usually worse. So that was a new mistake.
Dropship incoming!
Also didn't throw out any grenades. I just like the melee stuff. It's a lot of fun. Oh, grenade blew him in half. The grenades are very powerful in this game. They don't have a huge range, but... Alright, so these guys are huge and armored. Best thing to do is either hit them with grenades, which will stun them, or just attack them. And use a stun like that to do it.
Space Marines, thank you. We thought we were done for.
Where is your commander, Guardsman?
Inside, but the door is sealed.
I believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Space Marines.
Word from the second recce. Another horde of the Greenskins are headed here from the south. Damn Gretchen stuck a knife in Saul's throat 2 months ago.
I think the Gretchens that he was talking about, I think those are the little
Reinforce
guys.
their position, hold the line, and stay alive.
But again, I'm not familiar with it. Hey, the person keeping everybody alive is a woman.
Thank the Emperor. Second Lieutenant Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines.
You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10. That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me, then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
Genetic scan complete.
Oh,
Adeptus Astartes. Access authorized.
okay, so that gave me Fury. If you click both your left and right stick at the same time, you enter Fury mode. You regen health constantly while you're in it. Once the meter's done, you're over. Your melee attacks
What do you know of the Titans on this planet?
also do more damage.
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan Invictus at Manufactorum Ajakis. But that was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
Get me that field manual. Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech priest in sight.
Alright, so trying to get to the gun to take it out, and then we're going to go past the gun to basically a manufacturing facility where the big Titan war machine is.
Form it down, firing line.
Now I tend to save my what's it called? Fury. I tend to save Fury for when I'm in a situation where I have to melee, or my health is going down quickly, because I can kind of offset that and kill people in a melee situation. Grab another grenade.
Kill the Space Marine!
And the guys that run with you, your squad mates, they tend to be decent. They'll actually get kills on their own and things like that. They're not worthless. And they draw some of the enemy fire. I hate it when they're not around. They're in certain missions. I'll take it. Something about this type of gameplay, just like I said earlier, kind of mindless fun.
The Orcs hold the trenches beyond the ruins and the battlements beyond that.
And the gun battery?
I'm taking this
The
with me.
Orcs took it almost as soon as we got here, nearly 2 weeks ago. Our unit was the only
Can't sprint
one
when
to
you're
make
holding this.
landfall before they gained control. Now none of our ships can get past the gun.
I'm not gonna waste a bullet on that little guy. That changed my mind. They were kind of annoying me. Oh, what? He threw it down. That sucks.
Weapons authorization confirmed. Access granted.
Okay, so the Stalker bolter is yet another bolter, but it shoots with a scope. So you can zoom in a little bit and get headshots, because headshots really matter as far as killing things quickly in this game.
That's
so
where
tired.
the Orcs breached the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it inside the wall. There just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
We're heading back to the command post, Captain.
Turned away
Good
from
luck.
military facilities in sectors 29, 30, 34. Injured workers should seek treatment in sector 46.
Waiting for my friend up there to pop his face out.
They come. Kill them Space Marines!
Now I am playing with the 360 controller. I'm playing on my computer though.
On the high ground.
To account for emergency disruption of production.
It's a bad shot. So I am not 100% accurate, but if you rapid fire with this, the accuracy kind of goes way down. With a mouse, I know I could shoot him in the head a lot easier. Right now, though, the way I'm set up here, I've got my mouse sitting right in front of me. I have to kind of reach around it to get to my keyboard. I should probably mount a keyboard drawer or tray or something. We should fix that. But I kind of like playing with the 360 controller on a game that doesn't really matter. Now, if I'm playing, you know, Call of Duty multiplayer, I'm probably not going to use a controller against people that use a mouse and keyboard. Just checking around all these corners, see if there's anything in there.
Kill them all! Beware! Grenade! Hey! Shoot me!
Okay, they ran off.
Space Marines! It's the Space Marines!
Figured I might as well use my pistol to take out those guys. Save on ammo, right? And these are servo skulls, I think is what they're called. They're like log tapes, and there's a bunch kind of hidden throughout the game.
Once we get through these battlements, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
I think this is the right way. I may be wrong. Yeah. Just on fire. Gretchen thing run. Chain sword. So, like I was saying, you can definitely get turned around in this game. Like, it looked like I could have gone a couple different ways down there. So this will be fun. Hopefully volume's pretty good on commentary and the in-game volume. Stream still looks fairly smooth. The quality's not great, but then again, I am streaming it to Twitch. So.
Look at these cables.
There must be powering orc contraptions across the battlefield.
Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
Oh yeah. Jump back. So A is basically you can jump now with the jump pack. The longer you hold it, you stay up a little longer. And then you can hit X to shoot down toward the ground and do some big area damage.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the orcs down here.
Oh. Once you, may be wondering why I'm shooting with this gun, not the sniper rifle. Once you put on a jump pack, you can only use the pistol bolter or the bolter proper. It's in the ground and pound these guys. Right there, I probably should have flown up. Although sometimes that happens. Let's go. Okay, they're down below me. Guess the only way to go is this way. Oh. Who's shooting me? So I lost my jump pad because there's no room to use it in here, which seems dumb. Just keep wearing it until you're not in here, but they gotta force you to play by their rules, which is fine. Let's see if I can go up in here. Follow these cables, and every once in a while, if it thinks you're lost, it'll show you which way to go. Alright. So I'm going to try to stream a couple nights a week. It's going to pretty much be nights and then weekends. Saturday more than Sunday. If anybody even, you know, cares to see any of this. Guess that means go that way.
This fortress is swarming with orcs. Clearing this place will take days.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way to destroy the guard.
So we're in the inside the big gun, basically.
Base Marine Recon. Access to experimental vengeance.
Vengeance launcher.
A vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
RT to fire, and then RB once you detonate, and you can shoot out a bunch of them. Adheres to walls and enemy armor. Okay. So we're going to try to figure out a way to take out the entire gun, as opposed to just clearing all the orcs out of here.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun's shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Okay, so basically, we're going to use one of these bombs. We're going to stick it on one of the big shells that this gun uses, and as they load it into the gun, it would go off, destroying the gun.
Remember that we honor the sword
If you hit them with it, they'll explode. Doesn't seem like the strongest weapon, but I think it would be good against somebody that's like more heavily armored, maybe. I'll switch back over to my standard bolter for now. On my first playthrough, I spent most of my time just using the regular guns.
Kill 'em all!
Shell storage is below.
Access restricted to upper decks.
Now, what I gotta figure out is, outside, it has nothing to do with this particular game that I'm streaming right now, is if I can handle recording locally and streaming at the same time. One less I'll have to deal with later.
Kill 'em all!
Maybe I was hitting the rail. I don't know how I was missing that guy. Where'd that thing go? I didn't even know there were people over there. Pop your head up. That got close. Okay. Yeah, that gun works well on those guys.
Here, Captain. We need to get the shell into that loader.
heck of a shell these
There.
things shoot.
I will place the charge on that shell. Now to move the shell into place.
With luck, the orcs will feed it right into the gun's chamber.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sir Donis. We'll follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
I think I can go this way. Just gotta go right back the way we came. We're gonna take that lift back up, make sure that that particular shell gets used.
Found some space marines. Get behind something. Found some space marines.
We see through
Miss him?
Let's go,
Oh, right in the head. Nice. This is just such a fun game. Although I wasted quite a few vengeance shells on that guy.
Keep clear. This is not a drill.
So we're going this way. Alright, I'm actually going to have to stop the stream right there.